Alright, let's take a look at question 11. It says that Joey calculated the sum of the largest and smallest two-digit numbers that are multiples of 3. So the largest one has to be 99 and the smallest one is going to be 12. So the difference between them, the sum between them is going to be 111. And then Zoe calculated the sum of the largest and the smallest two-digit numbers that are not multiples of 3. So the largest one is 98, the smallest one is 10. And when you add them up, it's going to be 108. So what's the difference between their answers? The difference is just going to be 111. Take away 108, which is going to be 3. So the answer is B, which is 3. Okay? And then question number 12. So let me just hide myself for now. So it says that ABCD is shown with AB equals to 1 and AD equals to 4. The points E and G are the midpoints of AD and AB. And then the points F and H are the midpoints of AE and AG. What is the area of the shaded rectangle? So first of all, if I am just trying to look at this rectangle, it's going to be a quarter of the whole rectangle because E and G are both the midpoints, right? So it means that it's going to be a quarter of the original rectangle, which has 1/4 as the area. So it's going to be 4 meters squared. So it's a quarter of 4, which is 1. And then if I'm cutting it up like this, so the shaded area now is further a quarter of what I have put a red mark across it. So like the small rectangle is a quarter of the small one. So in the end, it's just a quarter of 4. And that's just going to be cancelled out to be a quarter meters squared. Right, so the answer is C for this one. And then let's take a look at the next question. Question number 13. The tens digit of a two-digit number is 3 more than the units digit. When it is divided by the sum of the digits, the answer is 7 with a remainder of 3. So, what is the sum of the digits of the two-digit number? So let's say the tens digit, let's say the units digit is x. So the tens digit would be x adding 3, right? Because it's 3 more than the units digit. So the two-digit number can be expressed as 10 times of x adding 3 adding x, which is equal to 11x adding 30. Now when it is divided by the sum of its digits, it means that when I am dividing this by the sum, which is x adding 3 adding x, you get 7, but with a remainder of 3. So how do I get rid of the remainder of 3? Basically, I can just remove 3 from whatever we have in the original number. So it means that I have 11x adding 27. Now when I am dividing it by 2x adding 3, I will get exactly 7. Which means that now I will be able to solve this equation. So multiplying this to 7, what I get is 11x adding 27 is equal to 7 times 2x, which is 14x adding 21. So it means that 3x is 6 and x is 2. So this number, the sum of digits is going to be 2x adding 3. So 2x adding 3 is 2 times 2 is 4 adding 3, that's 7. So the answer is 7. Okay, so that's for question number 13. And then for question number 14, how many different cubes are there with 3 faces colored red and 3 faces colored blue? Well, interesting question. So first of all, if I need 3 faces to be colored red, I need to think about what are the possibilities. So there will be 6 faces for a cube, right? And of course, the first possibility is that I can color all 3 faces that I can see. So that's one of the possibilities. And then if, say for example, I want to just hide one of the faces, which I won't be able to see one of the faces, then what can I do? So basically, it means that one of the faces is going to be removed and it's going to be put to either the opposite of this face or the opposite of the top face, right? Because if I am moving this face to the back, then again, it would be no different as the first cube, right? So basically, there will just be 2 different kinds of these kinds of cubes. So it's either 3 in a row or 3 at a point. There can't be any other possibilities, okay? And then for question number 15, so let's take a look at this question. It says that the diameter of this circle is 10 centimeters. And then the circle is passing through the vertices of a large rectangle, which is divided into 16 identical smaller rectangles. So it says that the diameter is 10, which means that this length is going to be 10, right? So it's asking you what is the point, what is the perimeter of the shape drawn with a dark line. So first of all, we can see that these 2 lines, they can be kind of reflected off the horizontal grid, such that it becomes a rhombus like that, right? And you can see that, well, these are 4 diagonals of the quarter rectangles, and the diameter is 2 diagonals of the quarter rectangles, which means that the perimeter of this shape is equal to 2 times the diameter, which is going to be 2 times 10, that is 20 centimeters. So the answer is C for this one. All right.